Welcome to the fourth stage of the Tour of Romandie, and this is what the stage looks like today. Kicker right at the very beginning, and then more difficult categorized climbs late on, in fact ending with the big one, the Colonne, before you come down into town and Sion. A lot of climbing then, and a great breakaway. So Sky want to dominate. They've got some help at the moment from Lotto Jumbo. That's an alliance that will be binned. And look at the red and black of BMC working for Richie Porte. Three big teams, three huge ambitions, and three riders capable of taking the title. But first of all, Brian Smith, they've got to catch the break. Big attack. Thank you very much. You join us exactly as you see this. Suddenly, as the breakaway starts to disintegrate, time to go, and Bernal has lit it up. Guess who's gone with him? Roglic. He just has to follow him. There's nobody else here, and Bernal doesn't like it. He ain't going to flick his elbow and say, come and help, because Roglic has got a job to do here, and that is to make sure that Bernal does not get away from him. Rui Costa goes after them. It's a trio up front. Fulsang, just a different rhythm. He's further back, but he'll catch up on the descent. Richie Porte is also in the frame. Richie Porte's not a great descender, not since Chris Froome on the Dauphiné cut underneath him on a cheeky descent. In fact, mustered the forces against Porte, which really didn't go down very well, but he carried that moment, don't forget, onto the same descent in the Tour de France and came unstuck, smacked the wall. And Martin also tagged in that one, don't forget. And ever since then, he's been a bit nervous on descending. We'll see how Richie Porte goes. Meanwhile, out front, here is Bernal with Roglic and shaking Rui Costa at the moment. It's between these two. They lead overall, and they're going to lead over the top of this.
But there's still a stage up for grabs. Rui Costa and Richie Porte are not that far behind. So if they mess around, then, you know, the stage one could be up.
Roglic says, thank you very much. Watch this. I'll show you what I've still got left. Have some of this. You've been attacking me up all the way up this mountain. I'm just going to show you what I can do too. This is about psychology apart from anything else. He just wants to take this mountain so it belongs to me. Oh, and a bit of a jink. And Bernal, that's precocious, and that's lovely as well to see. You're not having things all your own way. In fact, he takes that KOM. Lovely stuff. A little bit of needle, that's what you want.
That was psychological there, just what Roglic done. But you just see straight away, Bernal said, right, we're right together. And, you know, with Rui Costa and Richie Porte just behind, there's a stage went up for grabs, and forget about it. They're not going to get rid of each other. So let's battle out the stage honours.
Yeah, why not? I think these guys are going to catch them, however. There's some pretty handy descenders here, not least Jakob Fulsang. And so we'll see how this reassembles itself. Richie Porte just shoots by the camera bike here as well. Bernal, Roglic and Rui Costa it is. Now everyone just calm down. All eyes on Bernal. I don't think he's got anything else. There goes Fulsang, suddenly coming straight through, powering away from him. This is the roll of the dice for him, and away he goes. Nobody's minded to chase him down just for the time being. He isn't a threat overall. He's 2 minutes and more down, and so they'll have their own private battle for positions, I believe, a little bit later on. He's got a time trial his way home right now, and still no pickup from the quartet, who will now be chasing him. 41-42 seconds right now as the quartet of main contenders for this race indeed follow him on, and then further just about 50 seconds behind, a little less than that indeed, are the main bunch that are chasing on. But the main players who will be duking it out, Roglic and Bernal, notwithstanding Porte and Rui Costa, chasing this man, Jakob Fulsang. Costa now being assisted by Richie Porte, who goes on the front, as our eyes drift, of course, to Bernal and indeed Roglic in this battle for the line. Jakob Fulsang, he's going to drive on. Is he going to dare to celebrate? Is he going to swap a place for celebration? I think he's going to try and hit the line before the arms go up. Oh, he allows himself maybe a second and a half. Well, my goodness, let's hope that that doesn't cost him a place. Richie Porte rounds the headland here. Rui Costa needs to pick it up and take this next 6 seconds and indeed try and close the gap. And he tries to get out of the saddle and do it. And here comes Bernal. He's looking for points as well, and he spears through the centre. What about Roglic? Bernal's on him at the moment, and Roglic is going to get there. Oh, proper sprint for the line by the two main contenders, and Rui Costa's head bows down. We've got a rolling clock here, and I believe that because of the bonuses and the way that that just finished, no bonuses for Rui Costa, that today's winner Fuglsang has taken a fourth place in this race. There it is, Costa finishing without time bonuses at the end here on 48 seconds. Roglic increases his gap overall to 8 seconds. Fuglsang moves up into fourth place ahead of Rui Costa. There it is, confirmation by 7 seconds. So he could have had a bigger celebration.